Seth Rollins is seemingly injured. The Vision have turned against him. CM Punk is the number one contender, and Braun Breaker held the belt at the end of Raw. Who will be the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion? Today we answer that question. Welcome to the JD Theory. I've selected a handful of names who should be considered next in line for the title. We will go over who it could be, who it should be, and why. Our first and maybe the hottest name on the list would be Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's case is clear. He overthrew Seth, taken leadership of the Vision by force, and clearly he has a goal in mind. Raw ended with a big, clear statement. Braun wants the belt. But is it the play? Let's make the case. Braun Breaker would be a first-time world champion if he were to win. WWE's men division, it's been in dire need of young blood at the top of the card. And we've seen the same names at the top for a decade at this point. Breaker being the next world champion, it would be a healthy mix-up for the division. The guy knows how to talk on the mic, is extremely athletic in the ring, and has the presence of a true superstar. He fits the bill. Another train of thought, if Gunther can hold a world championship, why can't Breaker? WWE waits far too long to pull the trigger, and with such a big swerve on Monday, why not fully commit? Now, while Braun's case is strong and seemingly much needed for the future, that doesn't mean he's necessarily the best option. Maybe WWE wants a bigger star with the belt. Maybe somebody more safe. And maybe they want a bigger star who is also the number one contender. CM Punk is another very strong case. After his 5-minute reign at SummerSlam, it's been his mission to get that title back. And the fans, we need it up. Let's be honest, we all love CM Punk. Maybe not like how he once did, but I'd be lying if I said I don't like him. His story, his legacy, his climb back to the top, it's been a catalyst for some of the best creative in WWE these past few years. It would also be a huge payoff for fans. I mean, we've been waiting for Punk to have a real championship reign for over a decade. It has been that long, literally. Easy to say, Punk is the most sensible option. Yet there is another route WWE can take. Something that's been brewing. Some family drama. Jey Uso's title reign was one of the shortest in recent memory. To be fair, he did hold the belt for a long time, historically, but in these modern times of never-ending world title reigns, you could see how Jey as a champion, it felt short-lived. With him falling more into a heel character, maybe it's time for him to claim that belt again. I mean, these past few weeks, Roman has been in the ear of the Yeet Man, and we've been seeing Mr. Main Event slowly morphing in to the next incarnation of the tribal chief. He's being conditioned by Roman, while also being at odds with him since Crown Jewel. A big-time match at WrestleMania between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso could be a fun direction. And seeing which side Jimmy would fall to, that's a whole nother question. Regardless, this notion has a lot of prospect. But there's an argument that someone more than all these names is more deserving of this opportunity, especially since he's the last to have pinned Rollins. That being LA Knight. Yeah. Which he has been the workhorse of the year, in my honest opinion. He's been making everybody else look incredibly strong and hanging in the main event picture We just have not seen him get his big moment. I thought Money in the Bank was the right time, as many of you watching did, but WWE did not give him the spotlight. I thought he would have been a great winner of the number one contender match on Raw, but they gave it to Punk. Knight has been putting in the work, and I believe he's proven himself. He's beyond over with the audience and has one of the loudest personalities on the roster right now. Plus, it would be very gratifying to see him with the belt. A truly crowd-pleasing moment it would be. But, alas, there is another option that would honestly cause the opposite effect. But it's a true, realistic option as well. An option we've seen WWE pick time and time again, despite backlash from the fans. That option would be the Beast Incarnate. That's right, Brock Lesnar. I know, it's not what we're looking for, but don't be too surprised if it's what we get. The Vision's connection with Heyman may crumble when Brock needs his announcer back, especially since Seth is likely out of the picture, and Brock truly is the scary monster that a babyface would need to topple in a WrestleMania main event. If Brock holds the belt next, CM Punk or Braun Breaker or Jey Uso beating Brock would be a hugely over victory for them. It would put them over. It's the perfect layup to build a big star or to give a rewarding moment. And it may not be what we want immediately, but it could get us to where we need to be. All in all, these candidates are strong choices. But if I had to put my finger on just one of them, I'd have to point to Braun Breaker. I see him as the biggest, spiciest option on the plate. Getting that fresh face in as the champion could be just what WWE needs right now. That, more than any narrative, could be the most important factor. A young superstar. We desperately need that. So yeah, let him have it. We could get Punk his lick back at Mania, and Punk winning in WrestleMania main event. That would be a moment etched in time. With all that being said, thank you all for watching. If you made it to the end, please like the video. It truly does mean the world. The comment section is open as well. If there's any names I should have considered, let me know. Do you think Braun Breaker is the best choice? How would you feel if Brock Lesnar won the belt? Let me know all of your thoughts, concerns, hopes, anticipations down below. And thank you again. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.